Timer. 7 minutes, handy dandy timer. 7 minutes being baked. Yay! So, what's going on here? Well, this is my first time making Mexican pizza. I mean, I've had it before at Taco Bell, but it was okay. I'm not gonna complain about the Mexican pizza from Taco Bell. It was not too bad. I was like, maybe I can make it the way I like it. You know, vegetarian style. You know, without the meat, without all this stuff, and so that's what we did. So I made my Mexican pizza for that first time, and we're gonna bake this till the cheese melts. You know, until the cheese melts, everything gets a little bit firm and crusty. You know, so yeah. What else? I remember my first Mexican pizza I was actually with a friend of mine in New York, and he's a firefighter, matter of fact, in his county there, and he took me on a run. He wasn't fighting fire that day, but it just happened that he was off on that day. It was a Sunday, and we're just driving around. So man, we're hungry, so we stopped to Taco Bell, and I got a chalupa, I got a burrito, and a Mexican pizza. And I was like, and I've had Mexican pizza before, but it was pretty good. It was really tasty. And I didn't have it with meat. I actually had it with beans. I kind of favor the beans over the meat. I'm not really fond of talking about meat, but I do like their beans. They're some pretty good beans. So I had a Mexican pizza with beans instead of meat. And it was pretty good. And I was like, wow. So I enjoyed it. I ate it, and it came out pretty good. So that was my first time having Mexican pizzas. And this is well over 20 some odd years ago. Maybe about 25 years ago. And ever since then, I've been hooked. Mexican pizza, yeah, that's my thing. I do love the South American burritos. I'm gonna try that maybe in the future sometime. Doing a burrito, a vegetarian burrito, and we can see how that goes. But yeah, that was my first experience with Mexican pizzas, and it was pretty good, I must say. You know, so it's one of my favorites from Taco Bell. You know, even though I really don't go to Taco Bell much these days, I rather cook at home and make it the way I like it. So yeah, that's my thing. What's been going on? Nothing else been going on here with me. Just been here cooking and making lunch favorites and prepping for other things, meal ideas, and we shall see. Some pretty good stuff here. And the time is winding down. We have about a few more minutes until it's melty and soft and ooey gooey delicious. Yeah. So, what else? I've never been to Mexico. I would like to go one day, or South America. I like the idea of traveling to see what's out there, to see the famous sites and historical landmarks and all throughout South America and Mexico. I would love to sample some of the cuisine. I think Mexican cuisine and South American cuisine is pretty good. You know, Spanish cuisine, I don't mind it. It's just that I just don't want it just too hot and spicy, fiery. And I think that's what they favor, the spices that make it like so fiery, you know. And thing is, I wouldn't mind sampling it, but it just wouldn't everyday thing. No, I wouldn't do it every day. I have a very sensitive stomach. And you know how that goes with spicy food. I mean, goes in hot, come out hot. So you have to be careful of that one. But all is well. You know, you can't complain. And so yeah. But that's my experience. And with Latino dishes, I would like to learn more about them. Matter of fact, for my cooking class, I made a corn soup, which is really interesting, and it came out pretty good. You know, the corn came out good, and the soup came out good, and that was my first time really dealing with Latino dishes, you know, Spanish dishes, and it wasn't too bad for my first go through it, and so that's what I did with the cooking, and right now we're waiting for the cheese to melt and everything get crusty and cook through it thoroughly through and through, and at 450, mostly my temperature's at 450 for the oven, and I preheated the oven for 20 minutes, 450. I'm cooking this at 450 for 7 minutes. until the cheese melts. It won't take that long for the cheese to melt. And so, as far as cooking is concerned, I've been cooking for years now, since a child. I think the first time I started cooking was we went to a retreat with my family, and my mom was like, oh, I want to teach you how to cook. So the first thing she made me do is she made me learn how to cook pancakes. The first few pancakes didn't come out so well. Some a little lopsided, some a little gooey. But after time, I learned how to wash the pancake. And the secret is when the pancake starts bubbling, the underside has been cooked. So when your pancakes start bubbling up, it's cooked. So that's the secret of that. But we're going to do that another time, another day. But right now we're talking about Mexican pizza. And it's my first time, actually officially my second time doing it, because I did a test run yesterday. And it came out pretty good. Can't complain. And so I'm just watching for the cheese to melt. And when the cheese melts, then I know it's done. You know, so a little bit while longer. And in no time the cheese will melt and it will be done. Yes, indeedy. So with that being stated, I'm just looking forward to seeing how this goes, how this tastes. I'm very curious, really. Extremely curious about the flavor and the taste. And like I said, this rotel goes great with many other things, you know. So rotel, I like it mild, see some mild rotel, and I like doing that. And the vegetarian beans, they match well appears well with many other dishes like rice dishes, pasta dishes, Mexican dishes or Spanish dishes. Vegetarian beans, not too bad. And so, but what I do a lot in my cooking, I do like using, for meat substitute, these grillers. You know, it's pretty good as a meat substitute. And so, what I do in my cooking, I use it as a substitute. Oh, we're done. The time is far enough, we're done. Okay. Let's see how this came out. Oh, wow. Have mercy. Gooey, gooey, delicious. The cheese is melted and it looks good. Wow. I'm taking some, plate this now. I'm going to plate this. Oh wait, mercy. Plating this. Turn off the oven. I'm going to let this sit I'm going to let this rest for like a minute and just cool off a little bit before I dig in, because it is piping hot and I don't want to burn my tongue, you know. But this really looks good. So what I will do, I'm going to try to slice it. I'm going to use my handy dandy pizza cutter here. Hopefully this will do the trick and slice it real good. Yep, the pizza cutter's doing the trick. I'm doing my thing with the pizza cutter. Okay, yes. The Mexican pizza. Once again, the pizza cutter. Cut this in fours and quarters. Take a little off the side here. Okay. The handy dandy pizza cutter. Hopefully this doesn't burn my mouth, being so hot. And I'm taking a sample. Here we go. I cut it. So I cut it in quarters. Mmm. Delicious. There you have the Mexican pizza. Once again, welcome to my cooking channel. It's been a joy sharing this with you. Come back and like and subscribe to my channel anytime you want. And you have a wonderful day. Take care now. Bye bye. Once again, cooking for you too. Like and subscribe. I'm Keith, and this is my kitchen. Have a good day. Bye bye.